5 days national workshop on multidisciplinary research methodology organized by Department of Education, Aliah University. We are gathered here today with the common goal of advancing our knowledge, refining our skills, and promoting a culture of rigorous and meaningful research. This workshop brings together an esteemed panel of academicians, researchers, and practitioners from across disciplines, offering a unique platform for research scholars and faculty members to engage, explore, and evolve. Over the next 5 days, we will journey through a range of insightful topics, from research designs and ethics to the integration of artificial intelligence, tools in research, how to publish the research articles, research works in reputed journals. This is the some topics led by some of the most respected names in academia. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our guests, faculties, ladies and gentlemen present here, and my dear participants for their kind presence in this occasion. Your presence are not just an honor but a source of inspiration for us. To our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, our dear ma'am, thank you very much for your unwavering support and guidance for this program. And to all our esteemed speakers, participants, your contribution is what brings true value to this endeavor. Let this workshop be more than just a schedule of session. Let it be a spark that ignites new ideas, collaborations, and innovations. Let it be reinforce our commitment to academic integrity and excellence. Once again, welcome to Aliah University. I wish the workshop great success and enriching experience for all. And all the activities of this workshop and report of the workshops will be published to a reputed international publishers to a ISBN. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and motivating words. Now, moving forward, we are deeply honored to have with us today our Chief Patron, Professor Dr. Rafiqul Islam, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Aliah University, whose unwavering support and visionary guidance have been instrumental in our endeavors. It is a privilege to invite him to share his thoughts and inspire us. Please join me in extending hearty welcome for sir. Sir, please.
As-salatu was-salam ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. All praises to the God, the most merciful, the most gracious. Respected dignitaries and resource persons, facilitators, speakers to this workshop, 5-day workshop, esteemed colleagues, faculty members, Dr. Zakir Bashkar, the HOD of Education Department and the coordinator of this workshop, and his hardworking team members, dear students, participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and very good morning and namaskar. It is my distinct pleasure as well as honor to welcome all of you to this 5-day workshop organized by the Department of Education. I am very glad to know that this workshop has taken place along with many other workshops which have been conducted at Aliah University. And of course, I would like to thank and express my gratitude to the head of the Department of Education, Dr. Zakir Bashkar, for working very, very hard. I know how difficult it is to organize workshop or conference because I have been part before. So thank you very, very much, and also thanks to your team members, those who are helping, standing helping hands to you. I would also like to thank the resource persons who are with us, who will be with us in these 5 days, and we are coming not only from various parts of West Bengal but also from outside West Bengal. I would also like to thank the students, research scholars, participants, those who are participating in this workshop. I will say that you are the beacon of light. You are the torch bearer of humanity. And you are the agents of nation building. Please develop your career. This is very, very important. If you are research scholars, inshallah you will be graduating in due course of time. Produce good research. Conduct good research, which should culminate in publications in good and reputed journals, locally as well as internationally. Sorry. Good research publication requires good research. We have to conduct the research first. And that's why we need to be knowledgeable about how to conduct a good research. That's why we need to be familiar with the tools which are necessary to conduct good research, the methods, the quantitative methods, the qualitative methods. We should be knowing this. One of the advantages of attending a workshop like this, that the participants will be exposed to many research tools and methodologies. It is not that all the tools you will be applying in your PhD journey now, but still you have to be knowledgeable, because after PhD, completing PhD, we will be continuing the research. The quality research may come even afterwards. And suppose you are applying structural equation modeling in your research, or some experimental design in your research, but you have to remember that you will not be applying this structural equation modeling experimental design throughout your career, throughout your life. No. You have to change your method, because there are many kinds of research problems which you have to solve, and that requires different methodologies, because the objective of research could be different. So we need to have our arsenal of good research methods. We need to be knowledgeable. Suppose we are doing qualitative research. Many of our students, they do qualitative research, meaning that they conduct interviews, they conduct focus group discussions, sometimes observations. But it is not that you will be doing this throughout your life. You have to change to qualitative to quantitative, and vice versa. Those who are doing quantitative, many of us, I think majority of us, do quantitative research, especially social science, because my background is social science. So we will be also changing from quantitative to qualitative. That goes for mixed method. And mixed method is the method which garners benefits from both worlds, from qualitative as well as quantitative. So it depends. So that means we need to be knowledgeable about this. And that's why in the classroom, which is time is limited, research method course is there, but that may not be sufficient. So outside classroom, we have to find out the interesting workshops which are relevant to us. I'm not telling that all workshops are relevant to you. So you need to find out what kind of workshops you need to attend or you are interested to attend. And this is not only applicable for research scholars, but also equally applicable to the staff. I don't see how many staff are here, but anyway, never mind. So staff can attend some different programs. I was a professor in International Islamic University, Malaysia, for last 18 years. I have attended workshops every year. And one of the professors whom I regarded very much, his name is Professor T. Aliah. He is one of the best known researchers in social science in this region, not only in Malaysia, across in this region. He has published hundreds of papers in the area of social science and all our scopes listed. So he applied for some grant from his university, that is University Science Malaysia, one of the best universities in Malaysia, and he was a professor already. You know what the management told him? You are already a professor. Why you want to attend this workshop all the way to USA? Because the workshop was organized in USA. So he applied for grant, and then eventually he was given the grant, and he traveled. He shared with us 40 to 50 hours just starting the workshop, starting from Malaysia to United States of America. And not the whole amount is not given by the grant or by the university. When you go outside overseas countries, there are a lot of expenses happen. So we have to spare from our pocket also. So the issue here is he is a professor, but he is still interested to attend workshops, and that's the spirit of lifelong learning. We have to learn until our last day. It reverence, learning reverence. If we think that we are so and so, we don't need to, we are already good teachers, still there are many. How much we know? Just ask ourselves how much we know. Every day we have to learn. So this is the opportunity for our research scholars to attend this workshop. And this is not the only workshop which you will be attending in this university or also outside. There will be many workshops which we should conduct. This workshop is being conducted by Education Department, but I think there should be some professionals, some unit in the university which can take care. Why it should? Because it should be, of course, the university students, staff as well as the students. And I have come to know that there are certain topics which are being covered in this case, like research design, reviewing literature. You know, the reviewing literature, I have attended the workshop for 2 days. 2 days workshop for just reviewing literature. Ethics in research. 1 day workshop I have attended. Ethics in research. Data analysis, particularly I'm talking about social science, SPSS. Is a very versatile, very powerful software. SPSS, I have attended 2 workshops, each spanning over 2 days. First workshop is basic data analysis using basic component of SPSS 2 days, and another one is advanced. Here in this workshop, I found just only 1 day, 1 hour. So the facilitator cannot give justice to this workshop, to the audience, the participants. He or she might be just telling how it can be done, but I mean why it can be done, but not how it can be done, or why it should be done. So similarly, the mixed method research is a word. You know, the Creswell and Creswell, they are very famous in this case. So this requires 2 days. So many of the components require a full-blown workshop, at least 1 day or 2 days. So inshallah, if Allah gives opportunity and finance is there, then we will be keep on holding this kind of workshop. And I have attended the session where the scholars were here, and they have given us many good suggestions of the requirements. And one of the common requirements is that they need to have workshops. So this is that kind of workshop which we are organizing for you. I was told that this university has got about 500 plus research scholars, and here I was told that about 100 research scholars have participated. So another 400 research scholars, of course, they have their own interest. So hopefully that they will be also attending time to time, because this kind of workshop is very, very important, as Dr. Jati has mentioned, advancing our knowledge and improving our skills or upskilling. So this is the opportunity for us, for all of us, to go for that. And I personally, as I mentioned, I'm a very fan of attending workshops, and for that matter, I don't wait that my university will be giving the grant, because I know that I have to have my skills, and I have to supervise my students, my research scholars, and each and every research scholar has different problem, not the same problem. So as a supervisor, I have to attend, I have to have all the skills, because I have to guide them. So I have to attend workshops, and I need money. So I earmarked, I keep it separate, some fund every month, that this is for my professional development. I don't wait for the university whether they give the money or not. What if they don't give? So still I have to have. And I follow Warren Buffett. He said the best investment you do for yourself. I repeat, the best investment you do, that is for yourself. So please keep in mind that do not wait all the time for the university. You have to plan. Financial planning is very, very important, but that is a different agenda altogether. So, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, especially my request to the research scholars that do not miss any of the day of this 5-day workshop, and attend as much as possible. And whenever you are not clear, ask questions. I have observed that in many places the students are very shy, especially in Malaysia. They don't ask many questions because this is their nature. But I think India is a bit different. So anyway, you should ask questions that will help not only you but also others. So don't be shy. This shyness is not good. Shyness is good usually, and is a part of man. But this shyness you have to avoid, because you have to ask questions. And whenever the teachers, the facilitators is saying something, it's a good habit to write it down. You may write it down in your laptop if you have, or tablet. Always simply you have your paper and pencil, because people in general, they are absent, they are forgetful. Whatever you are learning, you are listening, after 5 years, not 5 years, after 1 year, are you sure that you will be remembering this? Personally, I don't think so. So it is a good practice to write it down. That will help us, that will remind us that in this workshop, so and so, facilitator, professor shared this, and that is very good. So I hope that this workshop you will be learning a lot, and this Simply learning is not enough. We have to implement it. If you just read, attend, learn, that's what it is. So that is not enough. We have to learn. We have to practice. I hope that this workshop you will learn significantly, and you will improve the quality of your work, and you will be doing your work in a proper manner, using the proper procedure. With this, I conclude my speech. Have a productive, wonderful workshop ahead. Thank you very much for your attention.
I think, first of all, I have to give my sincere thanks to Aliah University for asking me here and sharing my thoughts with all the students and teachers out here. And it is, of course, a changing world. We are seeing that every day, especially since the second election result came out in 2024, in a very far off land from USA, the world is changing on a daily basis, and we have to keep up with it. But of course, when we are here, that on this workshop, it definitely it should explore how we can interconnect the different disciplines and their research. We have topics such as education, languages, literature, social science, natural science and technology. Till now also, I think, when we were in college and till very recently, I think, everybody had a fixed stream. Like if you were in science, you could do only science. If you were in arts, you could do only arts. And commerce, of course, हिसाब किताब रखना होता था. So now, when it is coming, but that's what I was saying. Now the policy is changing, and now you can take many different disciplines, different subjects as your choices, as majors and minors. You can have psychology as a major, and you can have commerce as a minor, and many other similar non-related disciplines you can take up. So I think I would think that for all your participants out here, that this is a very important 5-day workshop, and just you should not just listen and hear and take notes, but you should also engage actively. You should ask questions. You should try to make this workshop a part of your research. That will help you further on. I know many other professors are here who will definitely take you through the whole workshop and everything, but I am here as a representative of the state, of this great state of West Bengal, and I am here to say that our government is very serious about these research things. In India, after Rohit Vemula and other things, many places this high research has stopped. They have stopped the PhDs, they have trying to give it I'm sorry for being a little bit political, but this is the truth, what I'm seeing. I'm not against or for anything, but what I'm seeing, I'm telling you, that many higher education avenues have stopped for normal students. And unless you subscribe to a particular ideology, you are not going to get many chances of going ahead. Or even you may not get the particular avenues you want to do research in, they might also be restricted. But in Bengal, it's a different matter. That's what I was trying to say. And especially in Aliah University with the learned Vice Chancellor, the new Vice Chancellor here, and his team of professors, I think this is where Bengal can show the way once again to India. So, once more, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you come forward and actively participate and when you go from here, you will be a better scholar, a better educator, a better, whatever your field is, but most of all, a better human being. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Respected all, I would like to mention one important points. Just now, our most respected member of parliament, Honorable Sir, is spoken in front of us very important, insightful things he cited, and he is another identity. He is the Vice Chairman of Urdu Academy of Government of West Bengal, and he is doing lot of innovative work as a Vice Chairman of Urdu Academy for the development of our society. And very recently, 2-3 days ago, he also organized one very important seminar. I did also there in the Urdu Academy, and lot of innovative, lot of many things he is doing for the development of our society. And he is also very much well wishes for our university. When I had been met with him, he inquired so many things about our universities. He also tried his best, to establish the B.Ed college for the students in the different areas like Islampur and Kolkata. So many things he is trying his level best. So we welcome sir, and hope in the near future under our most respected Chancellor sir will work hard and will able to do all these things. Thank you very much.
In the last two speeches, we saw our Vice Chancellor talk about the importance of research methods. And it is true that learning is a lifelong process. And it was reiterated by Naveen sir. Now, we would like to call Dr. Mahdi Kalam, Controller of Examination of Aliah University, to say a few words. Sir, please raise the dice.
On a topic that lies at the very heart of academic and scientific achievements, because this is a workshop of multidisciplinary research methodology. And of course, on the new emerging field of multidisciplinary research. At its core, the research methodology is a blueprint of our inquiry. It is the systematic plan we adopt to discover answer to our questions, whether theoretical or practical. In today's world, it is not enough to ask questions. We must ask right questions using the right method. That is the most important point. Whether we are dealing with empirical experiments, simulations, field studies, or theoretical modeling, the methodology must align with the research objectives. With the rise of the computational power, big data and artificial intelligence, and research methodologies have become more interdisciplinary, that is more relevant. And the integration of this AI and data science into the research methodology is not just a trend, but it is a transformation and is redefining how we collect, process, and interpret information. So, now look ahead to the emerging frontier of the human knowledge. Today, research is breaking conventional boundaries and entering domains once considered futuristic. Some of the most promising and emerging multidisciplinary fields, in which includes now, is the artificial intelligence and quantum computing. The neurotechnology and the brain-computer interface look at these topics. Astrobiology and space exploration, the relation between the astronomy and the biology. climate engineering, sustainability research, and consciousness studies, cognitive science, and as well as the digital humanities also. So the hallmark of this modern research is interdisciplinary. So the physicist works with the biologist, and the computer scientist collaborate with the linguistics, and the historians partner with the data scientist. The most groundbreaking discoveries are happening of the intersections of these disciplines. So, as a researcher, it is vital we stay curious, collaborative, and adaptive. Innovations often lies outside the comfort zone of our core disciplines. As we embrace these new fields of methodologies, we must also carry a deep sense of responsibility. Ethical considerations, integrity, and transparency are non-negotiable, especially in sensitive fields like the gene editing, AI surveillance, or psychological research. We must prioritize human dignity and the greater good. In conclusion, to all the budding researchers in this audience, remember, research is not just about answering questions. It's about pushing the boundaries of what is known. It's about solving problems that matter. As we stand on the cusp of a new era of discovery, let us guide by rigorous methodology, inspired by emerging ideas, and united by a passion to contribute to knowledge and society. Let us now just witness the future of our research. Let us build it. Thanks you, and best wishes to all the curious minds. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam sir.
Colleagues from the different departments, to the conveners of the seminar, Dr. Pratiti Ranjan Sarkar and the scholar Mahbub Islam, the co-convener of this workshop. My regards to the resource persons, other resource persons, if they are here. I extend a warm welcome to all scholar and teacher participants of this workshop. My respects to non-teaching friends, technical assistants, and security guards if you are present over here. I am grateful to the two speakers and the three speakers before me who have beautifully put together the importance of research and going on with the methods. The Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Controller of the Examination, and Janab Nadimul Haq. They have already spoken a lot about the significance of the methods in research and the newer frontiers. However, I would add on the following words, that a university is perhaps not a university of worth without quality research and researchers. It is this one element that segregates it from school or a college and makes it a holy abode of highest learning and pursuit of knowledge. Carl Sagan had once said, and I quote, "Somewhere something incredible is waiting to be known." And it is this urge to know the unknown that a curious and applying mind of a researcher must work towards. Yet all research may not be invention. There might be only, as we say in our own way of expressing in humanities, icing on a cake. That makes it even more delicious, palatable, or appealing. Yet, the icing too must have a role to play. So all research, as already Professor Kalam was saying, is a cumulative result of previous many such researches. Although Albert Einstein had once jokingly said, if you knew what we were doing, it would not be called research, would it be? That was Einstein. Einstein, being what he was, could possibly say those words, that today's research cannot be any madness. There must be, and I quote from that famous Hamletian phrase from Shakespeare, there must be a method in the madness. And it is to bring this method in the frantic and the feverish activity of research that the Department of Education has conceived this workshop of 5 days, a very challenging one with its multidisciplinary approach. I will have a session in this workshop where I have been given this responsibility to elucidate upon the basics of the nature and the kinds of research, where we'll be going on to talk about, yes, the very, very important idea of the interface of various subjects and disciplines. But before that, I congratulate the department and Dr. Lashkar for having taken up this challenge and to respond to the long-standing demand of the scholars at this university to be guided in the trajectory of meaningful research. I conclude by wishing this workshop a resounding success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So beautifully addressing to the audience. Now, I would like to respectfully call upon Professor Dr. Bhujan, Professor in Education, IC Computer Application, Center and Coordinator for UNESCO Bangkok, ICT Education Resource Center. Sir, please, mic is yours.
Thank you very much, because I'm unprepared, but I will speak something. All the respected Vice Chancellor and the respected MP, sir, and Dean Madam, and all the respected colleagues that are sitting, don't take it otherwise, and my friend Professor Misra, and the coordinator, the chairman, whatever you want to say, that is Dr. Lashkar, and my student is sitting, that Jamaluddin, and all the respected colleagues, student friends. Really, it's a very interesting things. Research, very, very important concept, and it is a beautiful tree in the field of education. So how we are taking care of the beautiful tree in education system depends upon all of us. If we know 5 questions, why research? What is research? How to do the research? When to do the research? And where to do the research? Then hopefully we can able to understand only the important concepts of research, and which will be helpful for us to strengthen the research activities in a very systematic and a very logical manner. So friends, I can say that if you have to see the Government of India proposition, that presently we are having 0.69% of GDP is spent towards the research in the country. So you might have, all of us, the students or the teachers, they might have known that is National Research Foundations, which is established, and 50,000 crores is earmarked for the promotions and propagations of the research in the educational institutions. It is all peer-reviewed research. And when we talk about peer-reviewed research, everyone wants to conduct the research activities, so definitely one need to prepare a research proposal. And as a researcher, because I have nearly 289 research that theses are evaluated all over the country. So from that experience I can say that research depends upon 3 important principles. The first principle the researcher must have to understand, that is the philosophical principles of research. And the second important principle we can say, that is ethical principles. And third principles of research is procedural principles. If the 3 principles is to be understood in a very comprehensive and internalized manner by the researcher, whether he or she may be whether a teacher or a teacher as a researcher, student as a researcher, or collaboration, or a group of persons as a researcher. So the 3 principles must be understood intrinsically and extrinsically for the benefits of the research cultures in the educational institutions. Because what I want to say that when we are saying about what my friends were saying, that multidisciplinary culture of research is a very important concept which has been suggested in the National Education Policy 2020. So I can just say that one is monodisciplinary culture of research, interdisciplinary culture of research, and multidisciplinary culture of research. So I want to request my respected Vice Chancellor of this university, at least you can keep 1 hour in a week, free time, and every students and teachers, they have to sit together and what is required for the development of the nation, what is required for the development of this university, or what is required for the development of this state, that can be taken care of. So taking at least 1 hour in whole, that means a week, it is possible to have. So what I want to communicate is that, so the 3 principles that is the philosophical principles, and I will give the elaborations after some times. So philosophical principles and ethical principles and procedural principles. Because anything and everything is possible if you have to follow some systematic path. Because we are saying that 0.69% GDP is spent, but unfortunately in India, what I want to say is that we are publishing 111, that means research paper out of 1 lakh populations in our own country. Whereas it is, we can say 600 or 800, some odd number of papers is published in 1 lakh population in USA. And as compared to that, hopefully, that means where we are, what is our strength, what we have to do, all the things. That is why, so multidisciplinary research culture is a must. So multidisciplinary culture means any number of departments, they have to sit together for any actions and activities. Suppose, for example, we want to develop quality education in the educational institutions of our own state or in our country or in our own institution. So there are any number of departments, physics, chemistry, mathematics, botany, zoology, or we can say the political science or economics or language, Hindi or whatever it may be, or maybe engineering department, maybe medical department, or management department, maybe any department. So I have to look, if I belongs to the discipline of science and physics, so I will look into that particular quality of education, how to be in my own perspectives as compared to the persons who are sitting in the Department of Education. They will look into that particular things separately. So what I want to say that ultimately the quality will have a bigger concept. It will come. So from multiple angles when it is a discussion will taking place, so anything and everything can be achieved in a very, very systematically effective manner. So that is the meaning of the day. Because monodisciplinary language belongs to the Department of Education, monodisciplinary. They will be in their own work. Makes no difference. Interdisciplinary, biophysics, biochemistry, biodiversity, agro-management. So 2 departments are sitting together, they will be doing. That is better. But when multidisciplinary culture is to be ensured, that will be taken care of in the educational institution, hopefully the research culture development will be definitely different, which will be taken care of in a monodisciplinary, that means institution itself. So I appeal to all the respective colleagues and friends, head of the department, dean or sir or anyone in this, or those who are listening, at least keep 1 hour or 1.5 hour or 2 hours in your time schedule, so that all the department people they can sit. Somebody needs to build the cat. We don't know which department will build the cat. So they will start, they will have a discussions. So automatically a research culture, once it is nurtured, everything can be achieved. Because research is the basic requirement for the development of the nation. Where more emphasis is given in the educational institution, research, that institution has what the latest, most credit. So that is why we have to initiate multidisciplinary research culture in this particular university or any part of the country for the development of our own nation, for the development of our own peoples, for the development of our own university, and for the development of our own people. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank thank you, Dr. Panda. Your words about the principles of research and what multidisciplinary research should be, I think that is very much integral to what we are going to do in this workshop, this 5-day workshop. Now, it is with immense pleasure and sincere appreciation that I invite the driving force behind the workshop, our convener, Dr. Prakriti Ranjan Sarkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Aliah University, to the stage to deliver the vote of thanks. His dedication and tireless efforts have truly brought us all together, and we are excited to learn and experience the workshop. Hope these 5 days will bring an enriching experience for us. PRS sir, please raise the stage. Please put your hands on the applause.
Thank you, Roshni. Assalamualaikum and a good morning to everyone. As we have come to the close of this inauguration session, I must express that it is a privilege and honor on the behalf of my department to deliver the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude to all the dignitaries present on this dais for their insightful thoughts which is shared here and which is shared very generously. My heartfelt gratitude and respect to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Rafiqul Islam sir, for his non-stop encouragement, support and guidance. My heartfelt gratitude to our Dean Ma'am, Dr. Soumishra Chatterjee, Dean Humanities and Languages, for his continuous advice regarding conducting this workshop. I thank Janab Nabinul Haq, MP, Chairman and Chairman Urdu Academy, and Dr. Murush Saga Ismail, Member, MSc Old Bengal, to listen this inaugural session. I also must appreciate presence of Professor Panda and Professor Mishra in this August gathering, in this inaugural session also. This is also very important to mention the silent support of our university administration, especially our Registrar Sir, Professor Nur Khadadazi Sir,